Okay, we're recording.
Did you have any animal that just scares the of you, or that you have phobia of?
Mice.
Yeah.
I
really don't like them, do you?
I really don't like them. And to the point where it's really hard for me to feel compassion for them, even though they look, I guess...
Very sweet.
I remember once when I was a kid, at Easter, there was some chocolate thing in a wrapper.
Yeah.
And a mouse had got in and had bitten it, but there was like foil everywhere because it had to eat through foil
really messy.
to get it.
Yeah.
And I think the mouse had been sick because it had eaten loads of foil.
Oh.
And then there's like chocolate everywhere, but it's not so much...
You get the little tooth marks in it as well, don't you?
The bit I really don't like about them is that you don't know they're there. And if it hadn't have eaten my Easter egg, or say if it had eaten my sister's Easter egg, I probably wouldn't have cared. But it was like, no, that's mine, and it's took it. I was really little at the time.
Yeah.
I couldn't be in a room with one. Like if you had, which I'm hoping you don't, if you had one here ready now to wheel out.
Surprise! What about rats?
Because rats are bigger, I don't mind.
It's the element of surprise, isn't it?
If one
they
moved all of a sudden now, I wouldn't really like it. I wouldn't really want one to be knocking around me if I could possibly avoid it.
I once found, and this is in my old flat, you don't need to worry, that, and it's kind of the only evidence I really had that there was a mouse, is I went into my living room one day and there was just like this thing on the floor. And I was like, what is that? Is it a bit of string or cotton or something? And I just picked it up and it was a tail. It was the only bit that was left. The cat had eaten the entire thing.
Oh no, and you picked it up. And did it like...
What's this bit of fluff on the floor? Definitely a tail.
And did it like...
It didn't move.
Because in my head, you know, like when people have their head cut off, you're meant to have like 7 seconds or something where like you can blink.
It'd been there for a while.
Oh, that's really frightening.
I love that you picture it as like a still twitching.
My head.
It's like a comedy hose pipe.
Yeah, like interpretive dance. Like it was just doing something. Oh no, I couldn't. Mice. I don't really like mice. And people the thing that annoys me as well about mice is that people tell you such like rubbish about them. It's like, oh, they really like peanut butter or cucumber, and they don't. It's just whatever.
I think they like whatever's there, don't they?
Yeah, I don't like that they scuttle up the side. Like they're really horrible.
It's sweet.
I don't.
We'll agree to disagree.
I like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah,
and he's not really remotely mouse-like when you think about it. But he smokes. In like the early Disney cartoons,
yeah,
he has like tobacco and stuff.
Wasn't Walt Disney funny about people knowing that he?
Yeah, he was. He used to hide that he smoked, which was ridiculous because it must have been really obvious that.
Trying to appear more wholesome than he was,
and also like for a man of his era,
like it was so common, like everyone smoked.
When you look at like photos of like the Disney animators, they've all got cigarettes on the go. Like there's just loads of them, and no one thinks anything of it. And you know, when you look at old like interviews and they're smoking while they're being interviewed, and it's really odd looking. It looks really edgy now.
It's of its time, isn't it?
I remember in the first James Bond film, I'm not the biggest James Bond fan in the world, but I do think it's a bit of an amazing moment. So the first James Bond film, the first time you see Sean Connery as James Bond, he's in like...
He was a great Bond as well.
Really, really good. And he was in a casino and it just really showed his character. And so the dealer lady, whatever they're called, they've got a name, I forgot what it's called, asks him his name.
Yeah.
And he takes a sip of his drink, lights a cigarette, blows it out, and then says James Bond. It's such like a power move. Like imagine
the arrogance of it. I'm just going to make you wait.
Like imagine asking, like if I asked you your name.
Yeah, and you just went,
you drink.
Excuse me a minute.
And he gets a cigarette out of packet.
Yeah.
And then smokes it, and then lights it, and then kind of looks around him a little bit, and then it's James Bond. It takes like 40 seconds.
If I was that girl, I'd just be thinking, you just...
And she's kind of like, there's other people at the table, and like she probably just wants to deal and go home. If you've been on holiday, I've looked after your dog from time to time.
Yeah.
And I had a bowl of cereal.
Okay.
And I was getting the soy milk out the fridge door.
Yeah.
And there was a noise and your dog started barking. And as she started barking, I dropped the entire bowl of cereal into the fridge and onto the floor. And of course, it's all little bits. And then she's going berserk and barking and trying to eat everything. And then I thought, I can't find a dustpan and brush to get all of this up now. So I looked in the cupboard under the sink. And when I did, something fell on my hand. And it was the biggest spider I've ever encountered in my life.
God.
And I would honestly say it went from like, imagine where your watch sits up to almost at my elbow.
Oh,
it was
my God.
enormous, this thing. Like, and when it hit me, it was actually heavy. It was that big a spider. And
you get some big beasts in England.
And your dog didn't respond at all or bark or do anything to help. And so I did...
She's useless in a crisis.
I did manage to gently sweep the spider out with a mop without hurting it. But it was really big and I wasn't expecting it at that moment. And of course, there's still cereal all over the floor and the dog's still barking.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of hullabaloo.
But we do get some big ones. But then, I mean, like... It's not like we're in Australia, right? It could be worse.
I remember once I was looking at... I do turn my phone off when I go to sleep, but I'd kind of fallen asleep before I was properly meant to go to sleep. So I was in bed and I don't have a nightstand or anything. So it's like the mattress is on the floor. And so it's really close to the floor.
Yeah.
And my phone was there and I was and it made like a notification noise and I dropped off a little bit earlier than I thought I had. And then I leant over and I've got like, long dark hair.
Yeah.
And I turned the phone over and it was really bright and I felt something and I didn't really know what and I thought it was my hair.
Yeah.
And then I felt...
I hate that.
And then I felt something like scratch the inside of my nose. And I realised that it was an enormous spider and one of its legs was like clawing inside my nose. And once I realised what it was, I did feel a bit mean actually because it was half clinging onto my hair, half in my nose. And I turned really quick and the thing went like flying against the wall. And I had to find it and get out the window. But it really freaked me out because I was asleep.
Yeah.
And then there was an enormous spider scratching the inside of my nose.
I've got a sound round. These are all birds because birds have just some crazy wild calls. But I thought this was spooky as anything. I don't think you'll guess what these are.
I would really doubt I will.
Isn't that like really... Oh.
Right, so to me, it sounds like an evil cockerel.
It does, doesn't it? This is the common loon. I think it's haunting. I feel like if you heard that, kind of like on a dark night, I don't know, that would send a shiver down my spine.
The bit that really creeped me out was when there were two of them and they were like almost singing in harmony, but not. Yeah. That was really chilling. I don't know why it was worse when there was two, but it really, right? That gave me the...
Look at the picture. They've got these pink eyes, well, red eyes, really.
Do you remember every photo used to have that? Yeah. Like photos that have every single photo from like the mid 2000s have like red eyes in.
Okay, ready for the next one?
Right, ready for the next one.
Okay. What does that remind you of?
Right, that really feels like being impaled. Like, I don't know what's happening to it, but like it's sitting on a spike or something. Like something really bad's happening to that thing. What's that? I can't even think. So is this a bird or?
This is a bird. I mean, I know it sounds like a screaming child.
Is it going to be something that, like a robin or something like you would never expect is going to make a noise like this?
This is the kiwi bird. It's a very cute little flightless bird that like looks like it wouldn't hurt a fly. They're adorable, but they just sound like a child being murdered.
Right, it sounds like the worst horror film you've ever watched. But like the name the kiwi bird sounds lovely, and then for that noise to emit from them, something's gone horribly wrong.
I know. This is one. This is a really interesting bird. These are known for being amazing mimics.
All right.
So they can hear a sound and replicate it. So that might be like electronic noises, you know, like a phone camera shutter or stuff like that, like a traffic signal, ambulance. But this particular one has mimicked this sound, this delightful sound.
That was a camera shutter. And again.
That's not really a bird making...
It's amazing, isn't it?
I really can't believe it.
Yes.
No, that can't be real.
Bird. It's wild, isn't it? And they're cute. Look at them.
I really love that bird's got like an act.
This one that's seen some things. Here you go.
And what's the reason it's doing this? Is it to protect itself or warn people away?
I don't know if it's just having a chat. I don't know. That noise, honestly, as a parent, that would have me like flinging myself out of bed at 2
If you were a new mum, you wouldn't want one of those birds as a pet.
You would. Oh my God, no.
Because they could do like the entire road for you.
Yeah.
Like you could just be perched outside your window and every noise you've ever thought you've heard is actually just this bird.
Yeah.
You could hire them to be like
isn't
you could hire them for a movie to be like a Foley artist.
But it's like it's replicating a baby being, I don't know.
It's really eerie because that would pass in a court of law. Like if you had audio of something going on, you would never believe that was a bird ever in a million years. That's so accurate.
Okay, this is a slightly different one. This guy is a funny looking dinosaur bird. Imagine being in the woods and hearing that. You would yourself and take cover, wouldn't you?
It really sounds like a murder at an aviary. Like it doesn't sound...
It just sounds like someone's got a semi-automatic.
I'm amazed.
I would dive for cover. I would dive on the floor if I heard this.
Because people always think because you think like to mimic someone's voice or like a sound is such a human thing.
Yeah.
But it's really not. There's so much more accurate.
He's not mimicking. This is the shoe bill. So he's got this massive big beak and he clatters his beak together as a greeting. So that's just him like saying hi and having a chat. It's a friendly gesture. It just sounds like a machine gun.
And so would another bird answer in kind?
Yeah, so imagine you've got two of them just having a chat.
It's just like...
horrendous. You just think you were like under enemy fire, wouldn't you?
It's like the Crips and the Bloods, but they're birds and they're actually really friends.
Just saying hi. One final one, which is not actually a bird. The mating call of the fox.
All right, go for it.
Just sounds like a child being murdered. Like literally about 2 nights ago outside my window and I was fast asleep and I leapt out of bed, like flew open the curtains I honestly thought like a child was being abducted or something. The dog started barking and it was just foxes. It was just horny foxes. That's all it is.
I'd love to hope they're really enjoying themselves though, because it sounds really horrifying to us. And you're so right. It's like if you were walking up a road and you hear that, it's like, right, I need to phone the police.
Call the police.
There's something's happening.
That's their seduction call.
I wonder what noise they make to someone they don't like. I wonder what their repelling call is like.
I don't know.
Like even the lovable fox is capable of really frightening things.
Really giving you bad dreams, yeah.
All right, well, I hope everyone relaxes and has a good night's sleep.
Happy Halloween.